Hello everybody, and look who bloomed. It is the middle of December and my summer blooming Phalaenopsis, Mituo King Bellina, just opened her first bloom ever. I am beyond excited. You would think I'd never seen an orchid before. The color of this bloom is so intense that it makes my knees buckle. It's my favorite color. That's unicorns and rainbows, and it's tipped with this beautiful neon green. I just love it. The leaves are glossy and spring green. So pretty. That's another favorite color of mine. So I wanted to, of course, share this with you all and document her first ever bloom. I thought we'd just sit today and look at the beauty, and I do a spotlight video on just her and her care today. Oh, and welcome back to my home here in East Tennessee today. It is an exciting day for me. She's potted in products from the Orchid Supply Store, who sponsors my channel. She's growing in this small orchiata bark in a 4-inch orchid pot. And here's the information about my sponsor. I'll always put a link to their website in my description box below. And if you use my coupon code Amy, you'll receive a 12% viewer's discount when you place an order. I bought this orchid from Hauserman's Orchid the end of June this year. And she came in just beautiful condition. She was perfect. I highly recommend orchids from Hauserman's. They said that it would be a year till she bloomed, and she bloomed in 6 months. She's grown 2 new leaves and this spike since I've had her. In the summer, I had her growing in my sunroom, and then when the temps in my sunroom hit about 65 degrees, I moved her indoors because it's warmer here in my kitchen. It's about 70 degrees. The summer bloomers, or the novelty types, like it warmer than the complex hybrids. So she gets a lot of light in here, and she also has her own halo LED light. If it's a sunny day, I move her away from the window so that she gets just bright, indirect light. These are western facing windows in my kitchen, and they can get pretty warm even in the colder months. On sunny days, it can actually get up to 75 degrees in front of these windows. So I keep an eye on her, and I make sure she gets plenty of bright, indirect light, but not the hot afternoon sun, even in the winter. The humidity in my kitchen stays a constant 45 to 50% all year long. It never really gets dry in here, so this is a great place for me to grow orchids. My watering schedule with this orchid is about twice a week in my environment. I don't let her go dry. My friend Sarah Rossi gave me tips about how often to water her when I first got her. Thank you so much, Sarah. I really appreciated your advice. The summer bloomers, or in my case, the Christmas bloomers, just kidding. They're also called novelty phals. They like a little more light. They like it a little warmer than the complex hybrids, and they like a little more water. So right now, I'm pulling back on the fertilizer because she's blooming. So she's getting about 150 to 180 parts per million every other time I water. While she was in active growth this summer and fall, I fertilized at a rate of about 270 to 280, and I'll put my fertilizer recipe video in the description box below for you all if you'd like to see that. Now let's talk about fragrance. I waited to do this part of the video until the fragrance really developed. Day 1, there was no fragrance that I detected. Days 2 and 3, there was a hint of fragrance. Day 4, oh yes, there is fragrance, and the fragrance of this orchid is marvelous. I have never smelled anything like it. I'm sensitive to fragrances, so I have to be careful with overly fragrant orchids and plants, but this fragrance is unlike anything I've ever encountered. It smells like an expensive fruit cocktail. It's juicy. It doesn't smell like a flower. It smells like something out of this world. It's not overpowering. It's just a beautiful smell. If only someone could bottle this scent. It's magical. Not only does the visual beauty of this orchid make me happy, so does the fragrance. It gets a 100 out of a 10. I absolutely love this orchid. And I was going to just turn this around for you because even the back of this bloom, it's just beautiful. There's everything about this orchid it's just beautiful. And I have to show you the happy sap on her spike. Yes, she's happy, I'm happy, happy sap, everybody's happy. My husband and my daughter, every time they walk by this orchid, they stop and smell this orchid. It is really funny. This is definitely one of our favorites. She is a sequential bloomer, so that means that you don't cut the flower spikes back. It will rebloom from this spike for years to come, and then it will produce more and more spikes in the future. So you can imagine what this plant is going to look like. It's not like a complex hybrid with the long cascading flower spike with lots and lots of blooms. These spikes are shorter with less flowers, but the flowers are out of this world beautiful and very fragrant, and the foliage is just gorgeous. This orchid's parentage is Phal LD's Bear King crossed with LD Bellina Eagle. About 50% of her parentage is Phal Bellina and Phal violacea. She is an orchid hybrid originated by Mituo Orchids in 2013. I hope you all have enjoyed watching this video as much as I've enjoyed sharing it with you, and I hope that all of you are having a beautiful Christmas time. I want to thank you for watching and going on my orchid journey with me. I've been doing my channel now for almost 8 years, and it's just a constant source of joy to me. Thanks so much for all of your friendships. Thanks for the awesome comments. I appreciate you all. You are my orchid family, and we all speak the language of orchids, which is a beautiful language. And before I end this video, I'd love to say the blessing over you, your families, and your plants. May the Lord bless you and keep you. Make His face shine upon you and be gracious to you. May the Lord turn His face toward you and give you His peace. You all make it a great day, and we will talk to you next time.